We're back 7:38, ongoing series focusing on the AI revolution. It's technology that can certainly make life easier, but it has also led to questions about deep fakes and false information.
Yeah, in San Francisco today, President Biden is meeting with industry leaders and experts to get their thoughts on the opportunities and risks of AI. While on Capitol Hill, there's a bipartisan bill that's being introduced to establish a commission on artificial intelligence.
The question, is it too little, too late? Let's turn to NBC's tech correspondent, Jacob Ward. Jake, good morning. Talk about this meeting today. I mean, this obviously has Washington's attention now. And of course, the question is, is the cat out of the bag? Can regulators catch up with the technology?
Well, Savannah, today is certainly going to be an interesting first step in trying to answer that question. We know that the president will be meeting, as you mentioned, with these industry leaders and academics at the same time that Congressman Ted Lieu and Ken Buck are supposed to release this new piece of legislation that would establish a 20-member commission that would have roughly 2 years to try to sort out some guardrails around AI. Now, what's so interesting about President Biden's meeting with that group of industry leaders and academics is that this is not a group that is necessarily pro-AI. These are people who are making a life's work out of being critical of the technology, are going to be explaining to him how it can deepen problems for children, problems of discrimination and prejudice, the ways in which it could really get at the very heart of our ability to trust one another. It's a very different group than I think he's probably been meeting with so far, considering he's been meeting mostly with industry executives, the sorts of people who've been out in front on how to make money off this technology.
Well, yes. it is a commission, and you did say 2 years, which seems like a lifetime when it comes to this kind of technology. It seems like in Europe, in England, they're actually making strides already. So what can the government actually do to put the genie back in the bottle?
Well, what's so interesting about how Europe is handling this, Hoda, is that they have very specifically laid out a framework for understanding AI by risk. And so once they have categorized something as a very, very high risk thing, and in that category they put things like using AI to establish some sort of, credit score, or using AI to establish your emotional state. That stuff would be off the table in Europe according to new regulations. And according to people I've been speaking with who are close to this new legislation, that really could be part of the model that this commission looks at. Now, I know 2 years sounds like a long time. It sounds like, far too slow to be, going after a technology that is moving so incredibly fast. But you have to remember, right, it took us 50 years to get our arms around regulating cigarettes. It took us 30 years to establish that gambling was actually a source of addiction, right? This is actually pretty fast in the regulatory world, considering especially that this technology is moving week by week. It's really a reflection of just how fast that technology is moving. But I think an effort by lawmakers. I mean, these are two guys who do not have anything ideological in common, except it turns out this concern about AI.
Let's talk about, one of the individuals that the president will meet today is a person who pioneered this gene editing. And that's a technology that then she basically declined to pursue, which some have recommended for AI. Have they not? Like, why don't we just pause for a moment while we get our hands around this?
That's absolutely right, Savannah. And it's so interesting that Jennifer Doudna, the Nobel Prize-winning biochemist, is going to be there. She created CRISPR, this technology that allows you to literally edit genes and could conceivably make it possible for us to, eradicate all sorts of heritable genetic diseases. At the same time, right, if you just let that technology out into the open market, you could create a world in which people are suddenly trying to edit the skin color of their children before they are born. And so Doudna, along with many other people in her field, have advocated for a moratorium on using this technology as widely as one could. And so the fact that she's going to be sitting across from the president and able to say to him, you know what, I know this thing looks attractive, I know AI is sleek and shiny, but we here in our world have known that we needed to pull back a little bit. You should think about doing the same thing here.
It's fascinating. Just the beginning of the conversation. Jake, thank you as always. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.